South East London.
Yeah.
Home of the brave.
Yeah.
Local.
That's my spot. That's my home.
Kenny Allstar.
Come on.
Be real.
This is Be Real with my brother from day one, early. A lot of people don't know me and Big G go all the way back, and that's why I'm here, to be honest. And I keep the ones that I've grown up with loyal to my heart. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Be Real, Kenny Allstar, the General. Bow.
The reason why I brought you in today is because out of love and respect from where you've come from to where you are now, and that is a journey. So the first one, the first letter in Real is going to be R, and I've chosen radio.
Oof. For me, radio is an opportunity to speak to the masses in the most comfortable way that I feel like I can speak to the masses. I know I'm not no Trey Songz or Drake looking guy, you know, but the reality is but the reality is I can talk, and I always could talk, you know. And I felt radio was a way of therapy. Whenever I wasn't feeling right and I didn't really have much people to talk to, I felt like I can go on a pirate radio and then just make people get gassed off a little like new rhythm that I might have.
I obviously know, but not everyone knows your story. Like, did you always know that radio was going to be the pathway?
Yeah, when I was in primary school, I didn't really have that much. But not that I'm saying that my mum and dad didn't make me feel like I didn't have a lot. But you know, the reality is I didn't have a lot. So even little basic things like a TV in the yard and the little things to entertain myself, toys and whatever, I didn't really have it. So I was playing with the radio from young. When we're on radio, we're all the same. As a presenter, if you're speaking, we're all the same. Everyone has their own styles of delivering whatever content they want to deliver, but I know we're all on the same level because no one's judging you based off, like, you know, the image. And yeah, man, from like, literally it started from...
I'm gonna have to hold you there, Kenny.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Dead End.
Welcome, I love this, you know. I can't lie, I got this on my Insta still. I done that on purpose. I done that on purpose because when you guys came to do, obviously you know, well that was his part 2. So we came to do the first Voice of the Streets when I was at Radar. Then they hit me up on a monthly residency. They didn't give me the full-time job. I had to work harder. I knew I had to work harder. Everybody that I brought in, I rated. Whether it's Dig That, Unknown T, like the run I had was amazing. Dig That, Unknown T, Millions is when I actually got the job. But I'm talking about when I wasn't actually a full-time DJ. Like when Don Strapsy was part of like 6 MCs that I brought through to show one extra look. My head, my ears, everything is to the streets and what's going on. There were people that believed that Don Strapsy was done musically. Like he wasn't really putting out consistent music and it seemed like the focus was going into football. But I wanted to emphasize, no, the Don Strapsy that I knew,
that's right,
my guy is one of the best rappers in the game. Yeah. And you guys don't have to like hear me when I say it, but cool, I'ma show you lot. I need to do a disclaimer before I even leave my car, yeah? Guys, I have not kicked a ball since I was in college. I've not put on boots since I was in school.
That's 2 years ago, just to clear that up.
Yeah, mate, it is longer than 2 years ago, yeah? Way longer. So, at the end of the day, just know, innit, yeah? You know?
No, he's looking for an opportunity. Kenny's got health insurance.
And I paid a lot for it. Hold on, wait.
That's that moment. I'll give you that.
Just want to make sure that, you know, God is shining on me. You see that sun? See that?
He's shining on me.
He's shining on me, man. One thing that anybody that knows me for like from school was that I would never stop working. I needed to be that guy that had everything going. Like even when you look now, we got Mad About Bars popping off. You got the Kenny Allstar Presents, you know, the mixtapes, the albums, the collaborations. We got the Voice of the Streets freestyles on the radio. Work rate. That's what I tell everybody. I never stop finding platforms, and no matter what, no corporation can deny that. And I think that's what it came down to. It's like I was forcing people's hands to kind of have to take me in.
Things I've heard you talk about, stories like when Deja came about and they gave you the opportunity to
Yeah.
What was it, 7 till...
Bro, it was a graveyard shift. It was 7 in the morning.
7 a.m.
Yeah, till 2 in the afternoon. There would be times where I'm in the studio and the next DJ is running late. Sometimes I'm doing 7 till 3. The next DJ's not coming. He's like, or there's a cancellation. But I would be that guy to tell Feisty or whoever was running it then, I'll be here.
I'm getting the essence of a man who don't know when no is the answer.
No, I don't know.
You didn't take no.
No. Even up to now, G. Like, if someone tells me no, I'll just tell them, okay, cool, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Like, naturally. Like, a lot of people have this misconception that, oh, Kenny's kind of gone clear. He's kind of blown up now. He's like gone clear. He's making all this money. He's doing that. He's that. Nah, people still say no. People still think that the vision ain't gonna materialize to anything that benefits them. But I always think about what will benefit the longevity of the scene that I'm in. And that's all it is.
How do you feel with the responsibility of that name? Who gave you the name?
No, I gave myself the name. Literally, G's already started, you know. He's trying to warm me down so I don't score any goals past him. I see what he's trying to do. But look, it's a mantra, self-proclaimed, and it is heavy. It is a heavy mantra to put on yourself, and I get it. But I've been doing it since I was filming videos. My first mixtape was called The Voice of the Streets. Ken's TV presents The Voice of the Streets. That was the first thing, and that was in like 2010. I done that.
2021.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to show you, man. So a good 11 years on, I've kept that mantra. When I'm going into the certain buildings and I'm playing the music I'm playing, I remember when he told me not to play it. And the music derives from where? The streets of London and the council estates and inner cities of, you know, the UK. The risk that I've taken I think, has trumped the talent that I have, you know? That's just me though. I could be wrong.
Manifestation.
Yeah, exactly. I could be wrong.
I'll say something. You could be wrong. But you ain't wrong.
I don't think I'm wrong, but I could be. When I was filming, there were men that, yeah, they weren't joking. Like, there was proper problems on these streets, and I used to, like, one man up, go to the maddest volatile hoods, one man up.
And a camera
backpack.
The only thing you got is your evidence in case it goes.
What would you do in the same night? Tell them.
Bruv,
I remember as well.
Listen. I would go from filming, and then I'll find my way at a house party. You know, I'm trying to juggle like, you know what I mean? I'm doing like every house party. I'm going from Bellingham to like Grove Park to Catford, whatever. But again, it's that work rate, and I'll be honest with you, I get it from my mum. My mum, when she came over to the UK, she worked multiple jobs. Yeah. As soon as she landed, she worked multiple jobs. You know, dinner lady, the carer, cleaner. She done it all, and I think just that ability to multitask and just get things done, I think it just rubbed off on me from young, man. Because no one was ever gonna give you nothing. I was taught from no one's gonna give you anything in this life, Kenny. Nobody. Nobody's gonna give you anything. No one cares about you. You have to make people care. And that's what I'm about. That's why I'm me. I don't hold no. I try to keep it being as much as possible, even if it offends you.
All I'm gonna say, Kenny, don't look him in the eye, fam.
Oh, mate.
Remember what happened to the last guy that done it?
Mate.
I had to delete.
Mate, they told me that when I was in school. They said that about him when I was still in school. But I know how to maneuver. I know how to angle my way around this guy. Yeah.
Gee, don't get blacklisted.
They call you the voice of the streets, self-proclaimed.
Yes.
I'm going down as the greatest skipper in YouTube history and grassroots history.
I'm hearing that, G.
I'm gonna make sound waves all over the world.
Yes, you are.
I'll show you.
Go on.
Radio.
Okay. Okay. Oh gosh.
Best of 5 penalties.
Yeah.
Winner takes all.
Go on.
That's the demo done.
All right.
Ladies first.
All right, mate.
Hey, well, come on, man. Straight down the middle.
Man was doing a Liverpool, fam.
Too easy.
You're doing a Liverpool. What's happened? Where's your form gone?
Yeah, go. Me versus you, I'll do it. So what? I'll do it. Let me take responsibility. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Man, what? You what?
No, you're getting away with it.
Okay.
You gotta go.
Alright.
Me versus you then. Right, too much. Too much time on your hands.
It's just a warm up, right?
No, this is it. Too much time on your hands. Rubbish penalty anyway.
Oh, was it? Well, this penalty that you didn't save. Like my good friend Jorginho, you gotta take time, innit? Keep it cool, keep it simple.
Don't be humble. It don't suit ya. It don't suit ya. Don't be humble. Don't be humble.
Alright.
This is my home ground. The dead end.
You've been running your mouth, yeah?
Do something about it.
Let me show you how the general
Do
does it.
something about it. Same thing. Do something about it. They all talk.
Okay.
They all talk.
Bring the
Hey,
book,
G,
bro.
don't get yourself blacklisted.
You heard what you asked me to do, right?
What did he say?
Get himself blacklisted.
Oh, what? He's on blacklisted. You won't even try it, mate. He wouldn't dare. He wouldn't dare.
Come and get it. It's there. Come get it. Put it on the spot and be ready.
I love this, you know.
G, don't get yourself blacklisted.
Alright. See?
I settle business.
Remember I said I only need 2. I got 1 past you.
Let's see it then. That's the moving ball, ref. Moving ball. Moving ball. I'm sure we're all clear on the rules.
Let's not cry over spilt milk.
Let's do it then.
Welcome to the Breakfast Club, the CD scratched.
When stars are grey, you'll never know how much they love you.
Next
So
challenge.
don't take that big G away.
I've been warming up. I've had enough. Next challenge, let's go.
And Kenny, all I'm gonna say is I'm a freelance cameraman. Don't blacklist me.
Oh, no way, man.
I ain't involved.
No, you're not going in the book. You're not going in the book just yet.
I'm not being paid for
You're
today.
saying in front of me. You're so disloyal, fam. You disloyal guy. The E I've got in real
Yeah.
is for environment.
Yeah.
Now, when I say environment, what does that mean to you?
You know, you got the American dream. You know, you get the job, you have kids, you got your wife, and you know that's like the American dream. You know, the Lewisham dream sometimes felt like you get a house out of the sticks, you get the car. I think for me, I always had like a different connection and a love for my area. I honestly take a percentage of my success to being from Lewisham. I think some of the most incredible people I've ever met in my life have been from the Lewisham borough. I've seen some of the most talented artists and MCs from the Lewisham borough, and it makes me smile to know I'm from that same borough. So when I see people like D Block Europe,
Yes.
you know, there's some people that don't know Lewisham thoroughbreds from the ends. When I see P Money, like in my opinion, you're my top 3 gram MCs of all time.
Yeah.
You know, you're from Lewisham. When I see like new blood, like dig that, thinking this is good. Like this is what I love to see. I love it. When I had like my little stint on trying to be like a little roadman and you know running around with guys, you know, from Deptford to Catford and that, I thought like, you know, yeah man, I thought I was the guy. But then that same area where I thought I was the guy also humbled me.
Yeah.
because there's been some on tops that, you know, where I've got into issues and I've woken up in the hospital where my mum's looking down on me, and I'm thinking, yeah, you know what, that's not for me. But I would have never have got that life lesson if I wasn't in Lewisham, if I wasn't living where I was living.
But then, do you feel like being in the environment sometimes you get your scars, then you learn from them, rather than the other way around?
Or even worse, some people don't learn. It was when I got stabbed, that's when I learned, you know what, bruv, I'm just not on it. Like, I'm tired. Like, you know, because you know what people don't understand. You see, when we was growing up and we were trying to do this road thing, yeah, I'll be real, like, we were like the generation of, we just wanted, I think we were the beginning of the clout generation, because our elders were making money, and there were some youngers that figured out how to get to the money, but the majority of us was just, we just liked the clout. The moment when I got stabbed and my mum came to Lewisham Hospital and she's looking at me and she just bawling, I was like, nah, is this even, like, what is this even anyway? Like, what, like, this don't work anyway. Like, this is dead. Because I know for a fact, not many, I got friends who unfortunately didn't make it through their teens, and it took one moment. These guys that I was running around with, they were talented. They were talented rappers, talented guys who had like a different way of communicating that I just rated. Especially, and that's where the whole movement started. It started in the borough. It started with me picking up a camera, you know, and doing the DJ sets. It all started from that environment of being from Blue Borough, and I loved it. Even when I used to, you know, shoot the videos and I was linking up with a lot of the artists around the area, especially the younger ones that were coming up, I used to tell them, look, always have an exit strategy. Yeah. That's all I used to say, G. Like, alright, cool, I'm not gonna be the lecturer to tell you come off the road or do this or whatever. That's not me. I can't do that, you know, because I'm not in your shoes. But exit strategies are always important.
Many are selected but few are chosen. You've been able to choose them. You've been able to find talents within our environment and our communities that have gone on to do big things. How have you managed to recognise the talents that you believe that you can support on their journey? Energies.
I'm an energy man through and through. Anybody that gets to meet me or have a conversation with me knows I'm an energy man. Sometimes there's an aura you feel from someone. For example, when Skengdo and AM came and done their Mad About bars, which ended up being like one of the biggest freestyles, you know, of that year. And
28 mil or something.
Yeah, 28 million on YouTube and counting. Their energy came from a place where it was appreciation. There was appreciation there. Like, sometimes there's guys that come gassed, you know what, I know I'm gonna be the thing, like, yeah, come on man, I know I'm gonna do bits, whatever. That's not the right energy. Them man there came humble, quiet, reciting bars. They didn't care if it looked silly. They were reciting. They went in that booth and they done it. The energy was right. I done the intro. Everything was cool. And then look, that built a freestyle that in 2021, when we get back outside, I can still play that in a festival and they know it word for word. That's the way I work. A lot of people don't know. That's my blueprint. I will take you up to a certain level, and then you get on that, get off that train and get on the plane. You get on that jet, you're gone. And that's the way it's been with. That's why if you check out some of the artists that you know me to work with, whether it is M Honcho, whether it is Heady One, whether it is Unknown T, whether it is Dig That, they all follow that same print. That they all done every single thing.
And you're giving them the blueprint.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna give you mine.
Okay.
Let's get into this.
Let's go. You done that on purpose, right? Oh, that time. He don't want no smoke. What? Because he's 6 foot and thing. Come on, man. Come off it, Big G. I'm disappointed. Disappointed you're even using these tactics on me. You've known me for a very long time. Are you sure you're ready? You're lucky the sun. In fact, sun's in my eyes. Let's understand this. If I get injured before radio, I need everybody at the station to know that it's Big G's fault. Alright? And we'll be sending him an invoice
Hey,
for the damage.
We ain't got no evidence. Cut the evidence. No surprise in our environment, we've had our backs against the wall.
Exactly.
I'll show you.
Was that showing me? Because I'm not sure if I've been shown anything at the moment.
Don't leave it alone. Something wrong with that ball.
Keep that in, you know. No take twos. Because if it was me, I'd be out here looking crazy on the YouTube. E for environment. Okay.
I'll do the intro. We've had our backs against the wall. We've had our backs against the wall.
Oh, crossbar.
Hey, best of 5 shots.
Let's go.
Me versus you.
Alright, this
First
is the
time
proper. We're
finish.
doing it.
Where you going, Kenny? You got the angle. One extra lane. One extra ain't that way. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a lesson, bro.
Go on.
Hit it, man.
Sweet.
Hey, he's up now.
Touch. Bang that. Come on, you.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Don't let Kenny win this challenge. He's not your friend.
He's paying me more.
Hey, Carly, I'm gonna tell you a secret. He's the one that gave me the wall noises to put in the video for you.
He's not your friend.
We're good, right? We're good?
Of course you're good.
We don't give up.
I'm gonna go down as a legend like Obafemi Martins. We still don't know his age.
Right, that's the easy part. That's the easy part.
Oh, that's the easy part. That's the easy part.
On the pitch, you know what happens?
What happened?
This.
Training day. Oh. Training day. The game needs us like Gotham needs Bruce Wayne. One of Donny's bars. What?
And now, speaking of Donny, straight up, had a dream. I didn't want to wake up.
Back it! Back it! He's on the floor!
He's got the rage bar.
We don't leave until we get a classic. In the words of Kenny himself. Until we get a classic. Round done. Round done.
You know what I can accept when, you know, this ain't my strongest suit, but it's been a long time. And as the young people say, we move.
Kenny Allstar.
Big G.
When you speak, the streets listen, right?
Amen.
It leads me on to my next letter. A. Affirmations.
Oof. Yes, sir. I'm a firm believer of speaking everything into existence. The reason why I speak with so much conviction and I speak with all this passion is because if I don't, who's going to believe what I put out? Who's going to believe in the product? Who's going to believe in what I'm doing? I've never stopped believing, I think. And the moment I did, I had to just give myself a slap and just shake myself and be like, look, nah, you've got this far. And even to this day, I'm always just writing these targets of things that I want to achieve. And that's why I get so angry, G, when people, I don't want to say overgas, because I should also learn to take in praises and learn to take in all these great things that people do say when I speak to them. But sometimes I think, nah, man. No, like, this is nothing. This isn't, bruv, I wanted to be on One Extra when I was 20. I wrote out the plan. I said, all right, cool. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do college, I'm going to go uni, I'm going to come out, and as soon as I come out of uni, I'm walking straight into the building. Because I was already doing residencies. I was already halfway there.
Yeah.
And then you know what the biggest reality check was? Coming out of uni, and not having the ability to walk in there.
Right, but you have these affirmations because
Yeah.
we all have them. Like I've got a vision board. Like my vision board is what I put my pictures up of things like they are affirmations. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this, that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna achieve that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna learn that. Whatever it is. Now, when you put affirmations out there, what is it that what is your end goal? Because I'm like that all the time. I achieve something and then I'm like, but I still want more.
Once upon a time, if you told me that I would even be, you know, DJing all around the world or even around the country, if you told me that I could, one night I could be in Colchester, then the next night I could be in Newcastle, then the next night I could be in Leicester, just playing music, I would have laughed you out the door. I'm thinking, what? No way. I'm here, and the way society's set up, I shouldn't be here. You know,
They don't want us here.
they don't want us here. And even to now, probably there's people that might be watching this thinking, oh God, I can't stand them two. I can't stand that big G guy. When I see him on Soccer AM, I just want to throw something at the TV. This is why stopping is never an option. You know, as I speak to you, G, this has inspired me even more. Like knowing, because I've seen SC Dons from the start. I've seen you from when you wasn't this guy, you know. So then I'm thinking, all right, cool. Now that we're likewise, we can't be stopped, you know. So I never stopped dreaming and I never stopped planning, but I'm learning to celebrate when big things do happen. I remember when I was buying speakers from Maplin, yeah, £80 speakers from Maplin, all in one decks, yeah. That means no big Pioneer decks that people are known to see whether they go to the club or whatever. I had to do that and do 6-hour sets at a house party just to get on. I wanted to put out every DJ on the ends that wanted to do house parties at a business. When they were taking money, I was doing it for free. But I knew the end goal would be I build enough equity in this whatever market of house parties that eventually you guys can't compete. Because when I start taking money, I'm just gonna build it up. I'm not gonna be too bad. All right, we start off for free, but look, I'd shut down your party. If the person that party that I shut down shuts me again, all right, cool. Give me a little pinky. Give me a pinky for this one. And then the pinky turns into a bill. Because then that person who I've DJ'd at their house party twice has now told their friend. And it starts like that. It starts like outworking everybody else, you know? And that's something that has got me to the position where now, you know, even though I'm not doing the £50 and £100 house parties, but people know my worth.
To book you now.
Yeah, man,
Bro,
you know.
A couple of we've got a couple of ideas in the summer.
Well, mate, when summer comes, then we work it out.
That's a different. You heard him, £100. We know his booking cost.
Yeah, you wish. You wish.
We've had more no's than we've had yeses. But guess what?
What?
We've proved the doubters wrong every time.
Not too shabby. Disclaimer, you're not gonna get no side roundhouse kicks, bicycle kicks overhead. I'm not Olivier Giroud in this thing. Get me? Man's Kenny.
5 chances.
5.
Me versus you, Kenny.
It's the magic number.
I'm telling you, nothing goes in.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, nothing goes in.
Hey, you just put a hole in Dino.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, you have, look.
See Big G and his heavy hands.
We better shoot quick. One! Alright, next move, go! Stay in!
And they tried to say he was whack. They said the new mixtape was whack. They're wrong.
Impossible.
You're scared. Kick 2 in a row.
And they said Big G was whack. And they said Big G was whack. They was wrong.
Impossible. Impossible. Hey, look, he's even got someone handing him drinks. What kind of show is this?
Hey, if you're an honourable man, you won't drink it.
Hey,
No.
don't do water break.
Hey, he sipped it.
Hey, we don't do water
He sipped
break.
it. As soon as I said it, he sipped it. There's no point throwing it now, you sipped it.
Movement.
Hey, G, it ain't even more if Lucas did, fam.
That's even
You know
worse.
what I'm saying? All that energy, give them energy. Kenny, fam, do it for the streets. Kenny, do it for the streets.
Let's go.
Banner aside, we ain't trying to get no lawsuit, fam.
I told you about the
Remember, he's
insurance.
on tonight, fam.
Yeah, man.
I ain't trying to get no lawsuit.
When I say be real, I mean it. When I say be real, that's what happens.
But you know what? Kenny, respect, you came to the trenches.
Yeah, man.
Where most man would have said, oh, I ain't doing that, you came to the trenches, fam.
We made it happen one way or another. We make it happen.
Hey, come on, man. Brilliant work.
And you know the worst thing is, he don't leave with a clean sheet. So you've done something right.
There you go. I'm gonna tell you what I can get. I go home to my missus and my dog.
Hey, it's that challenge.
Big up Kenny, fam.
Trench work can only be done in the trenches. So if you're not in the trenches, then you're obviously not working.
Last letter of the day. L. Lewisham.
Oof.
I'm joking. It's not Lewisham. It's legacy. I knew I'd get you to
Do you know what?
say
I was gonna say, bro, we could do a whole new episode on that alone. But no, legacy. Look, you know what is, G? I've always wanted to be the best. Like, when I mean the best, I don't mean the guy who makes the most money, or the guy who flaunts the best, you know, the guy who talks whatever. When I mean the best, as in, like I said earlier on, I grew up seeing my idols not being my skin colour, not coming from where I'm coming from. And in my opinion, I know I have what it takes to go to the top of the mountain. And that's just, again, this, don't mistake this for being cocky or being full of myself. If I don't believe this, how am I gonna make it happen? My legacy is to be, you know, that guy who is here with a 40-year career, from a DJ to now getting into the back room, and getting into where the machine is, and changing the machine to be the best. You've got to have years in the game. You got to, you know what I mean? And I'm chuffed that even before I even reach my 30s, people are putting me in a conversation of, you know, greats that have been there for longer than before I was born. Nah, man. Contrary to popular belief, nah, man. Not yet. Not just yet. Round the corner though.
When you leave a legacy, you're trying to leave that story that people want to hear.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of some of the people that have come from our community as well, similar to us, that have come back and done things. The amount of artists and people in our community that you've brought up with you, that is a legacy in itself.
Yeah, yeah. All it takes is one person to see it. This is what my mum used to tell me. It takes one person to just believe in your vision. One person. It could be the guy that works at Tesco, that could say, oh, Kenny, I like what you're doing. It takes one person. There will never be a time where not one person will believe in what you're doing, and that's all I needed, I guess. Because even when Mad About Bars started, when I was hitting up a lot of platforms, they always said no, but I was always had a working relationship with Mixtape Madness, because even when I was coming up and I was doing interviews, you know, it was them that I would go to. They never said no. And that's one. It takes one, and we built that thing called Mad About Bars, voice of the streets. All I needed was one platform to put me on, to be able to bring these gritty, raw, from the heart, like unpolished, gritty freestyles. It took one platform.
When I saw you in your main, your main in Tracksuit Love, like. What are the things that stand out to you, and what made you go into like the hosting the albums and things like that?
Because that's what I come up with. Remember when I was shooting these videos, I come from an era where I was listening to DJ Big Ride, on his late night grind sessions when I was still in school, or Hollow Meets Blade, you know, Michael Million, you know, that's just the school I come from. So I noticed that there was a niche in the market when obviously you're coming out of the 2010s and the game's changing, you know, streaming's becoming a thing, or whether it be on YouTube or the DSPs coming up, and then it wasn't normalized. It was always like an American thing. And that's what made Mad was different, because when you had daily duppies, when you had warm-up sessions and F64s, there was no host.
There was nothing.
There was nothing. So what made it fresh was, who's this guy talking on the beginning of it? And then they'll do their research and figure out, okay, Kenny Allstar is a DJ, does that. All right, cool, he's doing other things. All right, we respect it. And then now we've normalized individuals putting platforms together. You know, it will be hard to deny that I wasn't a part of that legacy of it. You can't put them in the conversation without mentioning me, and that's just how it is. I'm not the first one to do it, but boy, I left the impact, and I don't think anyone can deny that. And if they do, they just probably don't like me, and if they don't, oh well. Where
do you see the future? I'll answer it for you. We're going into the challenges. All the best.
All the best, and remember, you'll be paying my invoice if there's any damages, alright?
Kenny Allstar, Big G the skipper.
There you go.
Lewisham's finest.
Forever.
They'll never forget it.
Never.
Legacy.
Go on. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, mate.
All that talk, Kenny.
G out the way.
Oh, what a save!
Hey, I heard G go well for a minute as well.
So that's the third one, yeah? Oh, damn.
Catch and practice well.
Oh yeah, God.
That's how you shot him up. That's how you shot him up. Kenny Allstar, be real. Oh, hey, big save, big save.
That was a good shot, can't lie to you.
You don't give it for free. We always pay the price. Bro, he's done it. Kenny Allstar! The voice of the streets!
They said I couldn't do it. What did I do? I've done it.
Be real! Hey, there you have it. Be real, Kenny Allstar.
Hey, listen, I just want to say this for the camera. They don't get me out here like this. I've not kicked a ball since I was in college. Only Big G can do this, you know? I swear, and I had the time of my life. Hey, if you see me at the fives, don't get shook.
Yeah. Bro,
what you saying?
Thank you for coming down.
No, man, thank you for having me, bro.
Listen, for those of you at home, massive inspiration to us all from my environment. Everything you represent is what we represent, and this is something from me.
Bruv.
What is it?
I'm taking this out, baby! Hey, listen, when we get back outside, if I pull up to a club near you with my medal, just know it's the biggest strip in the club. Easy. Big G, be real, Kenny Allstar. Shout out to my dons every time as well. Hey, Big G, I'm not even gonna lie, this guy next to my rated award. This guy right next to my rated award, bro. Thank you, man. I'm proud. Everything you've achieved on a real, I'm proud of you, bro. We came from the same place. I want to keep on striving, man. God bless you, bro. Honestly, what a moment, man.
Love that. Who do you want next?
We celebrate our wins. When they can't beat you, they try to distract you.
That's right.